What's up, guys? Coming to you a little late, but I had a lot to do today, got a lot of meetings and a lot of things done, but now I'm going through and taking a look at the market, and I figured I would just hop on and give my analysis on Tesla, talk about the S&P 500, which is down big today, 1.5%. We're going to go over triple Qs, much more, if I think we see Tesla break this support level. If you guys haven't already, go check out our Discord community. It's completely free. The link is in the description. You guys get access to free courses, free live streams, free seminars, free webinars, and my free trades. I also throw out all my trades on Twitter, which will be linked below. So looking here, this is a daily chart on Tesla. And what you guys are going to notice is that we have a volume profile set up. That's this blue horizontal bars here. And the major area that we've been watching is going to be the break below $240. This thin area of volume is going to be a very fast move down if we end up closing below $240. When we have these thin areas of volume on the volume profile, much like how we had this breakout from 196 up to 244 in just 10 days, this breakdown from 244 down to 210 or down to 210 in just 6 days, and then right back up within 6 days. In these thin areas of volume on the volume profile, the stock will move very aggressively and very quickly through those levels. Whereas where we have these bigger areas of volume on the volume profile is where we will tend to see more consolidation. So what we've been talking about for the past couple of days is to watch this $240 price level and to see if we close under it. Now, if we actually really zoom in here and we look at how these candles closed, big sell-off here on Friday, September 22nd. Not only understanding, okay, what the candles are, what price action's moving, but actually being able to look at the candles and say to yourself, what's the psychology behind this? This candle on the 22nd opened up all the way at 256.62. From there, we sold off and we ended up closing all the way down at low of day at $244.84. The next day, Monday the 25th, we opened at 243, sold all the way off 2% to $238, but the bulls came in, drove the stock back up to 247. So that was a good sign. Now today, we actually ended up opening at 243.06, pulling back, tested a high of 250, and pulled back down here again. So the bears took control today, but the bulls ended up holding this level. So what we're really going to be looking for is a close above 246 to potentially move back up and test 260, or the break below 240 for the potential move back down to 229. But I really do believe that if we end up breaking this level, that we're going to drop back down to 212 and down to $208, as I've been saying before. Now, the S&P 500 had a much worse day. Tesla actually, I would say for how bad SPY and QQQ were down, Tesla was actually pretty unscathed today. Now, you can see on the daily chart, we've been watching not only this neckline support at 430, but also this trend line. So you can see that at this moment, we're currently holding here on this trend line. If this trend line breaks and we were to close and hold under, which I think could happen, if we were to close under this level, that's not a good sign. From here, holding under 430, our next level is down here at about 419, but the big level is down at 410. I think 410 is probably the lowest that we will see the S&P 500. I couldn't imagine us breaking 410 without some sort of catalyst or major fundamental reasoning. So, for instance, CPI numbers, more rate hikes, earnings coming out terribly in the next couple of months, which could happen, but we would need some sort of catalyst. But I do believe if we break this level, the next level is going to be $410. Looking at QQQ, you're going to see head and shoulders pattern. So we're going to take this tool. We're going to start down here at our neckline of 360. We're going to come up, shoulder, head, and then shoulder. Is really janky. There we go. So shoulder, head, shoulder. And from there, we broke that 355 level that we were talking about over the past couple of days. And if we hold under here, because of how thin the volume is on the volume profile, I do believe that while, SPY would probably drop down to levels that we talked about before of about 410, I think from there, QQQ will probably move its way down to about 320 to 322. Worst case scenario, all the way down to where we have this cipher pattern down at 293. But I'm not, that would probably be the absolute lowest that I would expect. Now, in the short term, What are my plans? I'm a long-term investor. My plan is to continue to hold on to my shares. I will probably sell covered calls or open some short-term put positions to hedge out my trade once we break and hold under 240. We broke and held for momentarily under 240 back on Monday, pushed all the way back up, and now we're consolidating and holding. So hopefully we get a short-term push back up to 260. From there, I can start going short, and I do ultimately think that we will see Tesla back at 215, but at this moment, we're still in the uptrend, we're still holding, and we'll see how things end up panning out. As far as unusual options activity, the past couple of days has been very slow, which is why I haven't really been sharing black box stocks. When the market's selling off like this and you see crickets in the options market and the unusual options market, whatever tool you guys use, whether it's black box, tradie ticks, whatever, it's obviously not a good sign. So I hope this video helped, guys. Thanks for all the support. Check out our Discord community. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.